$18 states. 18 states have gotten rid of the unemployment. Let's see which ones are going to follow. This is becoming a big thing. Let's see which ones are going to follow next. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. Guys, I love this. There are 18 states now that have said they're going to get rid of the unemployment benefits. This is how you make economies work. I am telling you, this is how you make economies work. It is very, very simple. So what do we got this morning? Everything's pretty much down 0.5%. Nothing to worry about. I don't really think it's good or bad. I think it's just, to me, this means flat. That's what this means to me. We have a lot of stuff coming out of the Bitcoin thing, and we have the big deal with Discovery and AT&T. I'm going to talk about that. I want to emphasize to you guys that are kind of panicking and saying, I should have bought, I should sell, I don't know what to do. Don't worry. This is a long process. When you have companies that are worth billions and billions of dollars that are merging together, things don't happen overnight. You didn't miss it. And frankly, you know what? The hell with it. Let me look at it right now. All right, this is Discovery. So, news came out. This is end of the day Friday. This would be the beginning of the market today. Opening up in black is during the market hours, gray is non-market hours. So, jumped up here, 16+%. That's where it got to. Everybody was saying, oh boy, I wish I had it, this and that. Guys, right now, it's up 9.5%. So this fall right here, this is a 6.5% drop, and the market hasn't even opened yet. No, it's not a big deal. I mean, but my point is, when these mergers happen, when this news stuff happens, 6.5% is a big drop in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So an hour and 45 minutes. So if you had it, if you don't have it, you didn't miss it. If you do have it and you're trading it, I would take profits. If you're in it for a value play, hang tight. You will be okay. This is one of those mergers that's for sure going to have to go through the SEC. Not the is it the SEC? Yeah, it's going to have to go through the SEC. It's going to have to go through a lot of things before the merger actually happens. So let's get into it. I'm very excited about this stuff. Let's see where we are. So the unemployment benefits. Yahoo Finance story. And I used green. Oh, hold on, let me move this over a second. Let me move this here. There we go. Okay. I want to emphasize why I used green in this. So, more than 2 million workers. That's what I love about this story. Workers. So people that are not working are called workers. Could see their jobless benefits. So workers are jobless. Okay. Slashed or eliminated altogether next month. Okay. Most of these workers won't find a job. Again, workers won't find a job within those 30 days. But there's 8 million jobs available that need to be filled immediately. So why can't they get in there in 30 days? Because if I'm a business owner and I need to fill a spot, I'm going to fill that spot very quickly because I need that person to, I have 8 million jobs that I need to fill. What are we talking about here? Those workers stand collectively to lose $10.9 billion. Aw. Even though there's jobs available, I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for you. If you're capable of working, go to work. Thousands of dollars per worker. Again, worker, you're not working, you're not a worker. Anyways, 18 states have planned to get rid of it. Alaska and West Virginia are the latest ones to join. Fantastic. Let's see here. The cutoff in benefits is here we go. The only reason I highlighted this comes back to our buddy Andrew Stettner again. If you let somebody talk enough, they're it's called foot and mouth disease. All comes back to, in my opinion, identity politics. I don't really want to talk about it, but that's really where we're at. The increase in extension of supplemental unemployment benefits, once well-intended, of course. I do agree that once you shut down, if the government mandates a shutdown, which they did, which is insane, but you got to take care of the people. You got to take care of the businesses. I hate benefits. I hate mandates, but it is what it is. After this story, we're going to get into what a big fund manager said about going into and saying that. What am I trying to say here? I'm losing my train of thought. That we're looking at universal basic income, which is very true. So In Arizona, we're going to use federal money to encourage people to go back to work. So it's great that states are doing this. Of course, those on the more government taking care of people side, they want to make it congressionally mandated that we just keep taking care of people. So that's that. All right, let's get to the next one. This is the story I really want to talk about. Billionaire bond investor Jeffrey Gundlach believes that stimulus checks are distorting the labor market. Amen, bro. We have this strange thing called 8 million job openings, and everywhere you go, people are saying, I can't fill them and no one will take them. He blasted the money giveaways that were being baked into the COVID-19 that were supposed to be temporary. Ooh, not temporary anymore. Gundlach added, people are making more money to sit at home and watch Netflix than they are going to work. Let me move this away from my face. And they don't want to go back. I don't blame them. If I was making more money to sit at home, I guess I would do the same thing. There's a number down here, $57,000 tax-free by not working. Jeez, oh man, this never in my life would I have thought that I would see this, and I'm only 32. I can't imagine what the people that are like 80 years old looking back now and seeing this and just are like, what? All right. Let's see. I think that one of the dangers is open is the idea that these stimulus checks are feeling that they might not go away. California, which is not open yet, they are proposing $600 more because they have a surplus. I'm sorry, sir. How are you just going to take a surplus and instead of reinvesting it in your state, which is not in the greatest shape, outside of coronavirus, why would you just start giving the money away to citizens? Why don't you just open up the damn state and just let people go back to work? I really want to make a comparison. The comparison that I really want to make this week, and I'm going to have to look into it, is looking at the UK versus the state of Georgia and the state of Florida, but more Georgia, because Georgia was the first state to open up this, and their coronavirus numbers are pretty okay. And I'm seeing that they're having 100%, they have 100% capacity at baseball games, no masks, this and that. I mean, if we're not seeing spikes there, then why are we just... We're human, so what's the difference going to be in the UK and all of the other states? So I think we're already there. We had basic income way back in the 60s. It's still with us with welfare programs, and now we're expanding it and expanding it and expanding it. So you're opening up. I do think this was a little bit of a tester for the to see how the country would accept it, and apparently they're accepting it pretty well. My guess is they're ready to go with another stimulus bill. I do agree. Another one is coming. Faux show. All right. Let's do this. Let me make this thing smaller. You guys don't want to see me. All right. So, let me make this a little bit smaller. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's TraderMo_EM. All right. This from Bloomberg. The world economy is suddenly running low on everything. Guys, I talked to you about it last week. Remember I said transports. We have to be cognizant of the transports, and that is what is happening. Companies can produce things. I mean, I know there's shortages out there for production, and of course, like chips and cars and computers and whatnot. But we have to make sure that we are looking at transports. It is very important. You name it, we have a shortage in it. The chairman of Cummins Engines says, and he thinks that it's going to extend into next year. So I do agree. This is a very long story. This is from Bloomberg, and I encourage you guys to go read it. I did not highlight everything because we would have spent 30 minutes on just this story. So transportation costs, more volatile than the others, won't lighten up as demand does. Here's my hypothetical situation for 2022. So I only said 2022 because he said 2022. And I don't know anything about this guy. I just used it. I just kind of wrote it down, 2022. Hypothetical perfect storm. For those of you who don't know what hypothetical means, it means that it could not happen. And I'm just totally guessing. And this took me 34 seconds to come up with. Companies' supplies, their production and everything goes back to normal. And things get back on shelves in 2022. Okay. Then we see maybe a large jump in inflation. Okay. Then products on the shelves that got transported there don't sell. And then what happens in 2022? Bye-bye. GG. This is a hypothetical situation. This is just a sequence of events that I put together and said, maybe this can happen. But if you combine inflation with things that are not, if you're going to put more expensive items on a shelf due to inflation, then here we are. That could, we could see some bad things coming. But it's really just follow the sequence of events. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. I really don't know. But this is a very encouraging story that I saw. Hyperinflation is on the way. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if hyperinflation is on the way. It could be. It could not be. Let's see here. Okay. COVID. Major U.S. retailers drop the mask requirements. Hey, I like it. I just like it. I think that not only are vaccinations out there, a lot of people have had it. And I do think that masks are getting to the point of they're causing too much fear, especially on airlines and this and that. So I could be wrong. I don't know. Are they effective? I have no idea. That's not really my point or care at this point. But Walmart, Costco, Publix, Starbucks are among the giant retailers that are moving to an honor system of saying if you have a vaccine, both dosages, then you can go in their stores without a mask on your face. So fully vaccinated, according to the guidance, means 2 weeks after receiving the second dose of Pfizer's or Moderna's or a single dose of Johnson & Johnson's, you can go in these stores. Walmart, guys, again, I just go back and keep saying, let private businesses do what they want to do and everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Walmart announced on Friday that fully vaccinated customers will no longer need to wear masks and that employees no longer need to wear them as of Tuesday. Costco, Publix are also lifting the requirements. Starbucks is also lifting the requirements. Trader Joe's is lifting the requirements. The Nevada Gaming Control Board. This is the part that I really like about the story and what I keep going back to. Let private businesses do what they want to do. Target and CVS plan to continue mandating face coverings. Good. If you want to make your customers wear them, perfect. If you are a person that doesn't want to wear it, don't go to the store. Do what you want to do. That's great. I'm happy for Target. I'm happy for CVS. If this is what you want to do and take the precaution, go for it. I am perfectly fine with that. I like it. And that is what it is all about in the United States, is let the private sector companies do whatever they want to do. New guidance released on Thursday by the CDC came as a surprise to many Americans. For months, federal officials warned that wearing masks and social distancing were necessary to control the spread of the virus. The guidance raised some disquiet, but there is no obvious way for retailers or employees. Okay, blah, 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 blah. All right, well, moral of the story, let's see. Lifted requirements to invest in anything. I just want to see what you guys are saying in the comments real quick. That'll help. Yeah, I think it'll help businesses. How many shares? I have no idea. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. And we'll go to the AT&T thing that everybody wants to talk about, of course. So AT&T and Discovery, which has HGTV. I think it has, I can't remember. Food Network, maybe? I'm getting all my TV networks confused. But I have sold puts on Discovery. I own AT&T in my father's portfolio, so I don't display it to the Bid and Ask Nation just because it's not technically mine. And let's see here. What do we got? So AT&T is in talks to combine a big portfolio with media assets, including CNN and Discovery, according to people familiar with this matter. All right. So the big thing that I look at is right here. TBS cable channel that carries the Atlanta Braves. And of course, we know that sports are the big dogs that are making money for everybody. So this is going to be interesting, and this is going to take a long time. And I think that this is going to be a big merger. I mean, the last time AT&T did something was its acquisition of Time Warner, which was around $81 billion. I know it took a very long time. And let's see. So, guys, I know a lot of you follow Discovery. I know a lot of you follow AT&T. Just make sure that you're reading everything. Make sure you're following the 10Ks. I'm sure this is not in the last 8K 10Q from when did AT&T report? 2-3 weeks ago. I doubt it's in there. So guys, just keep a watch on it. If you were trading Discovery and you got this little pop today, my opinion would be to sell it and take your profits on it. But it's your choice. It is absolutely your choice. Here we go with the crypto. My man Elon. I wish I had as much power as Elon. I would just play with these people all day long like he does. Like he did. Listen to this. So I guess he sent out a tweet and everyone was like, "Oh, it was a very cryptic message, this and that. We don't know what Elon's doing." The fact that one guy can drive an entire market is truly incredible. Here is this Mr. Whale, the crypto whale. Okay, Bitcoiners are going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out that Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With the amount of hate Elon is getting, I wouldn't blame him. Then he just tweets, "Indeed." The guy's genius. The guy's just a genius. I just absolutely love it. So I guess Bitcoin is down around 45,000 a coin, which is pretty epic. Elon did come out and confirm that he did not sell his Bitcoin. To clarify, Tesla has not sold any Bitcoin. And then somebody wrote, "Please act responsibly." Oh, F off. Leave the guy alone. He can do whatever he wants to do. You guys, please act responsibly. Go as if going and buying Bitcoin and Ethereum and Ripple and whatever other coin that you just make up is acting responsibly. Grow up. Let's see here. Tesla did sell about $101 million, 10% of its Bitcoin holdings, but that was reported in the first quarter earnings, so no big thing. All right, last story. I read the story. It wasn't that interesting. It was actually a pretty boring story, so I'm not going to go into it, but there is a soccer team in the UK, in England, that is going to try the Moneyball experiment like Billy Beane from the Oakland A's. So great movie. I know it's all about, personally, I think it's all about value investing. It's incredible. Going out and trying to buy players for a lot cheaper than they're worth. So it's great. And they're going to try to compete with the big boys that spend hundreds of millions of dollars. I think I highlighted one thing in this story. I can't remember if I did or not. Where is it? Here we go. Teams in the top tier. Guys, I don't know this soccer stuff, so you guys can talk about top tier, second tier, this and that. But they are still paying players in the neighborhood of $140K a week, and this guy, his team is being paid $10 million for an entire season. So, yeah, let's see here. Liverpool. Yeah, pretty interesting. So, all right, guys, let's go back to this Discovery AT&T thing. I want to look at some charts for you and see what we exactly have going on here. So let's see. Day trade coins. Yeah, you can trade the coins if you want to. But yeah, I think Elon is just epic for what he I just think it's so funny. I mean, all he has to do is stay in line with his as long as he's staying in line with Tesla, he could say whatever he wants to say, I guess, which is pretty incredible. But all right, let's see here. So Discovery, we got a little bit of a bump. Now let's keep an eye on this downtrend because this is a wicked downtrend, and of course it happened with that. I can't remember the name of their Archegos. I think it was Archegos. They were the big fund that got margin called for like $35 billion, and they got hurt with Viacom and Discovery, and I thought one more. But anyways, they jumped up above their 25-day moving average. Good news for my guess. Today we're going to see a massive green bar. 100%. We're going to see a massive green bar like this. And it is going to eventually run into its 100-day moving average and bump down. But let's see what happens. Like I said, like I showed you on the 15-minute chart, and if you just tuned in, let me show you again. This morning, with the news that happened about AT&T and Discovery, they jumped up 16% up to here. They are now up 9.5% down here. So within the last 15 minutes, within the last hour and 45 minutes, they've dropped 6.5% from the initial hype. So that just shows you that hype isn't forever. Guys, it's going to take a very long time. And just be patient. Just be patient. Everybody be patient. You didn't miss anything. You didn't everything's going to be okay. Give me 1 second here to do this and this and hold on a second. There we go. Okay. So let me show you one more time because I just noticed that it was off. I don't know what this Ecamm Live, it just changes its settings whenever the hell it wants to. All right. So it was up 16% this morning and it's down to just over less than 9.5% right now. So guys, it's going to be, just be patient. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Just trust me. Give me some stocks that you want to talk about and I'll look at them, or other topics that you want to talk about. I'm fine with that too. Well, let's take a look at AT&T and see what they're doing. Typically, the company that's doing the buying is not in the best situation. Wow. Okay. I did not expect to see that. So AT&T is up 3% right now, which is pretty incredible. I want to actually go to the 15-minute chart and just see if this, I want to confirm this. Oops. Let's see here. I really want to confirm this. Let's see here. Okay, so they were up and now they're down. So again, they did the exact same thing as Discovery. Jumped up big this morning and they're down. They were probably up 4% at one point. So let's just be patient, see what's going to happen. No big deal. This is going to be a very long process. The initial news is going to be what it is, and we'll go from there. Nike, let's do Nike. Dun, 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 Nike. I heard Nike's coming out. They're doing something with mental health. They're really focusing on that. That's good for Nike. Speaking of mental health. So last night, I don't know why, but I turned on ESPN, and I started watching all of these E60s. The first E60 I watched was about this kid named Drew Robinson. He was a good ball player, played in the Texas organization. He got picked up by the St. Louis Cardinals, then got traded to the St. Louis Cardinals. No, he got released and then picked up. Then he got picked up by the San Francisco Giants. And at that point, he was kind of teetering between AAA and the major leagues. He ended up trying to commit suicide. He shot himself in the head, and he didn't pass away instantly. The story was just incredible. I think it's very good to go watch. And now he's back. He's in AAA right now for the Giants. He has one eye. Truly incredible and very uplifting story. And he after he didn't pass away, he put the gun in his hand again, and he put the phone in his other hand when he was sitting there waiting to call 911. And he was like, I'm going to make one of two decisions. I'm going to either live or die. And he ended up calling 911, and now he's helping a lot of people with his story. It's really incredible. So that was a great documentary if anybody is interested. It sounds morbid, but it's really not. I thought it was very good. All right. Why did I start talking? Oh, because Nike is going to be getting into mental health awareness, which is great. So let's see. They're just kind of bouncing around a little bit, and you can see that they've actually just been consolidating in this area for between 139 and 132, really, for the past 2 months. And they're going to have they're going to have a very difficult time breaking through this 100-day moving average. So let's see what happens with Nike. I don't know. We're going to see. Flowers.com. I'm not going to do flowers. That's something I'm watching. So I'll keep that one for the Bid and Ask Nation only. I also watched a really good documentary on Mike Trout. And I watched another good documentary on Freddie Freeman. That was my evening last night. Nautilus. Amazing gym equipment. Nautilus, they still got some work to do. I mean, they have a lot of work to do, and they're going to need a lot more volume than this to get through it. They're going to need some big volume or some kind of earnings. When is their earnings? They already reported earnings this quarter, so August 9th is their next earnings date. It's going to be tough for them. Let's look at the yields real quick. To 3-month Treasury is getting down to that almost negative portion again. You're getting 1 basis point for loaning money to the government. What's a 10-year? 1.63. So that's coming down too. So interesting. Guys, this is the Everything Money Patreon website. If you want to join, you get all the software for free in the Everything Money Minions tier. That's what you get. Software and some discounts, and of course, Discord access. If you join the Bid and Ask Nation, which is my tier, you get the software for free, and you get access to me. And who wouldn't want access to me? You get to ask me anything you want. I make short videos. We do seminars. We have an amazing community of probably 400 people that are looking at trading stocks on charts, options, and just pretty much everything in life. So join the Bid and Ask Nation. It is only going up. It's going to go to $100 eventually, and it is legit. You're going to make some money. All right. Let's see. Somebody said a good stock that I want to look at. Lululemon. I do want to look at Lululemon. Futures are still down, but that's not really what I consider down. When the market starts moving percentages every day, that'll be good. Okay, so why are we looking at Lululemon? I assume that somebody wants to go short on this because we are crossing through like so, and they're waiting for an engulfing candlestick to drop below this 304 number. Under all major moving averages. Be careful. June 3rd is earnings, so just be careful with that. Can you ask dating advice on how to set up a Bumble portfolio? Epic, Cash. Epic. I answered LFVN. Let's see. LFVN. Last week on a swing trade. LFVN is a Nancy. Life Vantage. Is this insurance? Life insurance or something? Okay, swing trade. Yeah, very good on a swing trade. Let's pull up. Let me zoom this up just a little bit. Up and up. Okay, so I just wanted to take a look at our stochastic. He's coming through the sweet spot very nicely. Okay volume, but he's running up into resistance at 815 and the 25-day moving average. So to me, I'm looking at taking profits. Pretty good trade right there. Pretty good trade. HPQ. You know what I want to look at? H&R Block. HRB. What do we have going on with H&R Block? Yep, this thing just keeps going. We have a power stock on hand? We do. So this is a power stock. When did we exit this bad boy? I think, you know what? Let me zoom out a little bit further. Just a touch. Okay, so we exited this on, let me see here. Why is this thing just driving me crazy today? All right, we exited this thing here, right here. And I saw, because I was getting this resistance going across like that. So it did end up breaking out a little bit. It's a 50% stock, so it has finally broken out. It has room to run, and it's making new all-time highs on top of all 4 major moving averages. So that's great. If you're in it, keep it going. Good for you. If you're not, I don't know what to tell you, but it's a good looking stock, and I think it was a fun trade. So let's see here. Does most Patreon tier include instructional videos, etc. on day trading methods? Steph, yes it does. Yes it does. HUYA. Let's check it out. We exited H&R Block at 2060. Thank you, Cash. Oh boy, why am I looking at HUYA? Will report earnings tomorrow and got crushed last month. Looks like it's been getting crushed for quite a while. I mean, it's an obvious short. If you're short in it, fine. If you're not, I don't know what to tell you right now. I would just not touch this thing if I was not in it for the first time. All right, let's see what the market's doing. Then I'm going to get out of here. And then we have, if you're in the Bid and Ask Nation, I'm going to do an update on all. Whoa. The NASDAQ just all of a sudden spiked like that? Really? The NASDAQ was just down, and now it's, is that right? There's no way that's right. It just doesn't randomly go up 2%, does it? Well, of course it does anything in today's market. Let's see here. Okay, no, that was wrong. So then everything's down a little bit. This is accurate right here. So, guys, if you're in the Bid and Ask Nation, I'm going to update my watch list today, and I'm going to update one of our trades that we have going. If you are not in the Bid and Ask Nation, join me this week. Let's try to make some money. I think we will do that. And we'll go from there. Learn the process now so that when we have the difficult times that come ahead, you know exactly what you're doing. So, of course, we have morning show tomorrow, big show at 1 o'clock, and we will go from there. So that is everything for today. You guys have a wonderful day. Follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to build my Instagram. I've never had social media before. And yeah, that's that. So now I have social media. Smash the like button on your way out. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.